Back for more? Of course you are. It's great to see you again. How am I? I'm great. Thanks for asking. I'm actually really excited for us to go through this next topic because it can be a bit of a doozy. Ever found yourself tongue-tied during a job interview when they asked you a question that caught you off guard? Well, the good news is there are certain questions that most interviewers, regardless of the role or industry, will ask you to learn about your personality and your potential. So whether you're going for a gig as a coder, salesperson, you'll likely be asked about your strengths and weaknesses, your leadership style, and other professional attributes. So stick around because in this chapter, we're going to give you tips to answer common questions and stand a better chance of acing your next job interview. So let's go! Okay, so the first question is, tell me about your strengths and weaknesses. Sometimes a single well-phrased and well-timed question can penetrate your defenses and throw your worldview into doubt. Yes, it might sound like a simple question, but it can be tricky to answer. Why is that? Well, you could come across as arrogant, braggadocious, and rub your interviewer the wrong way when you're talking about your strengths. You could also say something that completely disqualifies you from the job when you talk about your weaknesses. So how do you talk about your strengths? First, mention your strengths that are relevant to the job and tied to your professional experience. For example, if you're applying for a tech support role, you could say you're calm, curious, and solution-oriented. Then tell them about a time where you helped a customer solve a problem with your solution. Second, use the STAR technique. No, it doesn't mean you should act like a celebrity. STAR is an acronym that stands for situation, task, action, and result. It's a framework to give concise and concrete answers to behavioral and competency-based interview questions. Here's a breakdown. Situation. Describe a work situation where you performed a job or solved a problem. Task. Describe the task you were working on at the time. Action. Explain how you completed the task or solved the problem. Focus specifically on what you did and avoid talking about your colleagues' contributions. For example, instead of saying we did XYZ, say I did XYZ. Result. Finally, explain the outcomes or results generated by the action taken. It may be helpful to emphasize what you accomplished or what you learned. Okay, now how do you describe your weaknesses? Well, there are two major things to watch out for. First, tell them an authentic story that shows that you are self-aware. You don't need to be perfect to get the job. The company wants to know if you are self-aware and trustworthy. Second, don't talk about a weakness that disqualifies you from the job. Choose something that is not related to it. For example, if you're pursuing a job as a project manager and they're looking for someone with exceptional organizational skills, it probably isn't a good idea to tell them that you struggle to prioritize your time or task. See what I mean? Third, tell them about your fix-it or mitigation strategy. That shows that you're committed to addressing your weaknesses. You're the builder. Can you fix it? You're the builder? Yes, you can. So here's a quick recap. To talk about your strength, 1. Tell them about strengths that are relevant to the role and related to your previous professional experience. 2. Use the STAR technique. To describe your weaknesses, 1. Be humble and authentic. 2. Talk about weaknesses that don't disqualify you from the role. 3. Explain your fix-it/mitigation strategy. So there you have it. 1 question down and 2 to go. Next, we're going to talk about how to answer, why are you interested in our company?